5 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate your leadership on this issue and the hearing that we're having today. And as our witnesses will know, we've got a couple of these going on today, so some of us will have to bounce back and forth. I would just say at the beginning, I'm glad to stack the Trump economy up against the Obama economy any day of the week. We actually have provided, as a result of Republican majorities, the biggest tax relief since Ronald Reagan. We've had significant regulatory relief, taking the dead hand of over excessive government regulation off the throats of America's entrepreneurs, and they have responded at record pace to create jobs in America and to give us the best economy nearly anybody in the working world has seen in their time. And so optimism is up. Jobs are up. There are more openings. There are people to fill them, and we are moving forward with a robust economy. And this notion from the last president that we should get used to a 1.5 or 2% GDP, and that's the new normal, best America could do, is just garbage. And so we're seeing it move forward at 4.2% GDP growth, and a very, very strong economy, and it's because of the Republican policies we passed out of this committee and others and down to the president for signature. But today, we're going to hear about manufacturing. It's essential, and it's coming back in America. From car parts to industrial equipment to semiconductors, America's manufacturing sector keeps us on the cutting edge of technology and world leadership. Thanks to historic achievements in tax and regulatory reform, our country is undergoing a manufacturing revival unlike any we've seen in a very long time. The latest manufacturing index from the Institute for Supply Management has reached its highest level in 14 years. This number translates to surging growth and increased production of goods made in America. With the resurgence comes the return of manufacturing jobs. And in fact, the Washington Post recently reported, and I quote, "Jobs in goods-producing industries, mining, construction, and manufacturing grew 3.3% in the year preceding July, the best rate since 1984. And with this increase in manufacturing jobs has come rising wages. According to the August Bureau of Labor Statistics quarterly release, compensation for workers has risen to a nearly 10-year high. These are the facts. The latest U.S. GDP report shows that our economy has grown at a rate of 4.2%. And we anticipate this week's GDP report will show similarly strong results. And further, earlier this month, the National Federation of Independent Business, and my wife and I were small business owners for 21 years. It reported that its Small Business Optimism Index has surged to 108.8%, the highest level ever recorded in the survey's 45-year history. These are the facts. Of course, all these numbers can seem abstract, but what they represent is not. Our economy is strong and growing. This surge of American manufacturing has come from business, both large and small. Jobs are being created, new products, technologies, and medicines are being invented, and consumers have more money in their pockets to spend, to put away for their children's education or save toward retirement. Workers are once again able to find solid, dependable jobs with good pay. And it's all the result of this Congress, a Republican Congress, investing in America by reducing the burdens and taxes and unnecessary regulations imposed on job creators. You know, America's always been a nation of doers and makers. It's always been a place where anyone with dedication and ambition can start their own enterprise and take the future into their own hands. By any measure, we're witnessing a reinvigoration of that great and proud tradition as Americans. So I'm proud of this committee's work. Most of it has actually been bipartisan. And we are getting pro-growth, pro-innovation policies, and we're helping our entrepreneurs do what they do best. That includes, we really appreciate our witnesses here today. Thank you all for the help you're doing to grow jobs in America. We know there's a lot more work to be done. We know there are unsettled parts and challenges in the economy, but we're here to be your partner to help American workers succeed and American businesses grow and manufacturing get even stronger. So with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back the balance of my time.
Well, thank you very